watching Floyd fight is actually more my style of that perfect box. When I do a pound-for-pound ranking, I'm trying to be objective. Pacquiao jumped more weight classes. What he did pound for pound to me was more impressive.
But you have him over Floyd.
But I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat Floyd.
Pacquiao, he's one of my favorite fighters.
Who?
Floyd and Pacquiao. They're one of my favorites.
Floyd's the longer, bigger, better defensive fighter.
Right.
So wrong, Shady. This is Floyd Mayweather, the most technically sound, gifted fighter of all time. Went against a Hall of Famer, one of the technically sound most fighters of all time, Pacquiao. They're just doing it at an older age. I am so into this. I am so into this.
It is a fair fight.
It's a fair fight.
The point is,
I'm going to be upset if it don't happen.
Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
And you see what he look like?
Yeah, because they're not on that level anymore.
What do you think's going to happen here, though? What do we think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it?
Yep.
Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
Watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're 50 years old.
Boxing analyst Max Kellerman explains a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao as an exciting fight where two different fighting styles and their legacies are put to the test.
Floyd Mayweather, what's the latest?
All right, Max, so we all know that Floyd Mayweather said he's going to come back to boxing. Obviously, starting with the exhibition against Mike Tyson. We reported it and broke the news last week on the show. I am told to expect Mayweather to rematch Manny Pacquiao later this year. We talked about it on the show last year, right, that this is in the works. I'm told it's still in the works. It's being planned for September in Las Vegas. The Sphere is being discussed. Big possibility for that. And
let the old guys make some money, Shady. Let the old
Shady
guys make some money. They need it.
I thought when Floyd was coming back to fight professionally,
come on, Shady.
I thought he was going to get some real fighters.
What name did you think?
According to Max Kellerman, the rematch is more interesting because Manny Pacquiao has been fighting more often in recent years. Kellerman says that staying active helps a fighter remain sharp, while Floyd Mayweather Jr. has spent long periods away from the ring. Mayweather is known for his great defense and his undefeated record, while Pacquiao is famous for his fast speed and aggressive fighting style.
Pacquiao just got a draw in the fight I thought he won against a world-class fighter at the age of 46. It's insane. And before that, he beats Keith Thurman. That's already 6 years ago after the age of 40, giving Thurman his only loss and knocking him down in the process in a great fight. That's insane. Floyd has not been competing on that level in years. Do you think that changes the way people look at this? Like, we all saw Floyd beat him the first time. And a lot of people like Malik and I all think Floyd would have won even had they fought 5 years prior to that. But now maybe had things tipped in Pacquiao's direction a little bit?
Yeah, Max, I think that with Pacquiao coming off of the draw against Barrios, I thought he probably won too, close fight. But I think in some strange way now, this rematch, if it was ever going to take place, now is kind of the perfect time because Mayweather won the first fight, obviously. Yes, Pacquiao had the torn rotator cuff, but Pacquiao now 46, Mayweather now 48. Malik says that, yes, Mayweather has not fought professionally since 2001, what was it, 21 or no, 17 actually. I think Conor McGregor.
He's had some exhibitions.
I think Conor McGregor, 21 was the Logan Paul exhibition. But yes, with how Pacquiao's looking now, I think this is kind of the perfect time for this fight.
Max Kellerman has also said that Manny Pacquiao could be seen as a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather Jr. He explains that Pacquiao started his career as a flyweight and later moved up through many weight divisions, winning titles along the way. This shows he could defeat bigger and stronger opponents.
Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, it's true. Floyd is one of the top 10 greatest pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. Tough to argue otherwise. But pound for pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, junior feather, junior light, junior welter, welter, junior middle.
He rolling.
And he laid waste to these divisions. He fought great fighters. He never anybody. Pacquiao to me, other than Sugar Ray Robinson, he's still one. Pacquiao is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. I can't put Floyd above him.
The rematch will be one of the biggest fights in boxing history. Both Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao are global superstars and legends of their time, so the fight would get huge attention from fans all around the world.
Well, this is all about business. This is going to be a mega event. Doesn't matter how old they are. They're the two biggest names in boxing today, even if they aren't necessarily the most active fighters. And Mayweather's going to have his exhibition with Mike Tyson in the Congo in April. Pacquiao's going to do one in Vegas with Ruslan Provodnikov, and then they're going to go towards the fight.
I don't know
in
how you
September.
do an exhibition with Provodnikov,
Right.
by the way. I don't know if I would do that.
I won't do that.
Man.
He's not pulling punches,
Can I
right?
ask-
Exhibition with that's like an exhibition with Drago. Or I'm going to do an exhibition with a wild tiger and a kid. Like Provodnikov is not the one to do an exhibition with.
Max Kellerman believes a rematch would get huge attention around the world. Even people who say they don't like the matchup would probably still watch because of the excitement and the history between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. Their first fight had about 4.4 million pay-per-view buys, showing that almost everyone ends up watching such a big event.
Whatever you thought about that fight going in, when that fight was going on, you had to watch it. The question about making a big event is it compelling enough that when he chooses the right opponent, you're going to watch it. You're going to deny that you're going to watch it live. You're going to watch it live.
I got a better one for you. How about this? Yeah, I will watch it. You're right. I will watch it.
Right.
Don't let them other good fights be on. Don't let
I agree with that, too.
No.
That's fair.
If just a good fight is on, I'm watching the good fight.
I agree.
Like Benavidez versus
Right. Oh, you kidding me? I'm gonna have the little Mexican hat on. Watch that joint.
No doubt, but you're flipping. But you're sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Okay, what's going on?
No, I'm
Let's
not.
flip real quick. See what's going on.
I'm gonna look at Twitter.
You'll be on your phone. He'll be on his phone.
Instagram. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, the whole question is, I want to use this thought experiment to prove how big Mayweather and Pacquiao was. TMZ caught me coming out of some restaurant in L.A. back before that fight.
Oh, so that's a drop. You see that?
And I said, well, no, this was
smooth, right, Mike?
Yeah, everybody go through that. TMZ.
yeah,
Flex.
Everybody go through
okay, let me
TMZ.
just talk to you because these guys don't know.
Hello.
It's a certain level, guys. There are levels. So I'm coming, and they asked me about Mayweather and Pacquiao, and what I said, which convinced them all in that newsroom when they played the clip, was the Super Bowl's about to kick off, and Mayweather Pacquiao's about to start. Ding ding. What are you watching live, and what are you recording?
When? Back then.
And they all said Mayweather Pacquiao.
Yeah, I
right?
read that.
Kellerman openly said he felt the first Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight didn't live up to its enormous hype and was a minus for boxing because it was more of a tactical clinic than a thrilling battle fans expected.
You didn't like the first time they
No,
fought.
I didn't.
I'm not watching the second.
You didn't like that, Max?
No, the first
Oh
fight.
yeah, I forgot. Of course
So
you did,
when they
'cause
wasn't
Floyd made it look
grandpas,
easy.
I know you
No,
don't
it wasn't
like
No,
grandpas.
by the way,
Y'all didn't like
that fight went more or less how I thought it would go. I
cool.
always thought it would go that
But
way.
you like Pacquiao more.
No, I didn't like the fact that it was
Who's
a
your
diminished.
favorite fighter, Pacquiao or Floyd? Come on,
My
we know it's Pacquiao.
favorite?
I'm a
No,
Pacquiao fan.
I don't know
Pacquiao.
Max Kellerman said he thinks the first fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao did not live up to the huge hype. He said it was not very exciting for fans because it felt more like a technical, strategic fight rather than the thrilling battle people were expecting.
I'm so excited and ready to the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it. This is what I'm waiting for.
Manny, you mentioned not being 100% the first time around. I think it was a shoulder, right? Was it a shoulder issue that you were fighting through? Popped up during training. To the fans who are excited about this, but a little bit worried about another injury coming up, because we're all 11 years older than we were back in 2015. To them and their concerns, you say what?
Well, both of us are disciplined fighters, so him and me, we taking care of our body, and we always work out almost every day and playing basketball like that. So right now, I still can fight. I feel like I'm still young. I mean, nothing changed.
Manny Pacquiao has said that one reason the first fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. was not as exciting as people expected was because he was not fully healthy. Pacquiao later explained that he had a shoulder injury during training. This injury reduced his punching power and forced him to change his fighting strategy.
It's interesting because Netflix is obviously in the business of, you said, eventizing.
Yes.
Everyone, they want enormous events that become shared experiences. In a way, in this day and age, partly because of delivery systems of content like Netflix, everything is so niche. Everything is so compartmentalized that there's very few shared experiences. It's one of the reasons that the NFL is such a big deal, because the NFL can get tens of millions of people to watch the same thing at the same time. That almost never happens anymore except it happened with Crawford and Canelo.
That's right.
It happened with the exhibition between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. They're looking for names and events that can capture the imagination of the public and get literally tens of millions of people, really around the world, to experience the same thing at the same time, which almost never happens anymore. It's a big deal.
The rematch is officially planned for September 19th, 2026, at Sphere in Las Vegas. The fight will be streamed live around the world on Netflix, which has more than 325 million subscribers. This means a potential audience could be much larger than traditional pay-per-view events.
When Floyd, the rumors were, or the reporting was that he was going broke, you were skeptical about it. Now that he's coming back, are you still skeptical about it?
Very good, Max. Yeah. Are you skeptical about it?
That's one thing I don't do. I don't talk about no other athletes' money. I don't do that.
By the way, my hope is that Floyd isn't going broke.
Right.
So if he is, that he makes all the money in the world for a Pacquiao fight and rides off into the sunset a rich man. I wish him the best.
Coming back to an exhibition versus Mike Tyson and how pathetic and, a flat-out money grab it was for both guys, because no one wants to see an exhibition between two guys, one in his 60s, one about to hit 50. If it's not going to be in the same weight class, if it's not going to be at the same weight, and it's not going to mean anything, it's the same thing I said about Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis. Why do something with that big of margins other than to make money? So, you know my feelings on that, but as of about 20 minutes ago, we have even more breaking news, as Manny Pacquiao had been rumored to come back and fight in a pro matchup after the Mike Tyson fight. We didn't know the name, but you could probably speculate. Now it's official. We are getting Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2 in Las Vegas. They're doing it at the Sphere, and not only is that the case, but it's going to be on Netflix. I don't think that's on this poster, but there it is. Actually, I just missed the freaking poster. Floyd versus Manny 2 on Netflix. And that's September 19th on a Saturday.
Some experts believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. might be returning from retirement partly for financial reasons. They point to his long time away from professional boxing and the huge money these big fights can bring. Some people say that fighting several times in 1 year, including exhibition fights with Mike Tyson and Mike Zambides, plus a professional rematch with Manny Pacquiao, looks like a move mainly to make money. The fight with Pacquiao would also put Mayweather's perfect 50-0 record at risk. Because the fight could be streamed worldwide on Netflix, it might even break streaming records. Some critics call it a money grab, but others say Mayweather simply loves boxing, and both fighters can earn a lot from such a huge matchup.
Because you need the money. What's wrong with that? And why are we attempting to tease Floyd? Is Floyd? Yes, he's broke. Of course he's broke. He's a boxer. Did they say can't read? That's not to tease him. They say that he can't read. His best friend at the time said that he can't read, and he never denied it. I don't tease him for it. He was a guy who grew up in a boxing gym, right? And it's one of these things. You know what you know. You know what you were taught. They didn't teach him about contracts. They didn't teach him about saving. They didn't teach him about investments. Who? Who would have taught him these things? Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He's got baby mamas all over the... What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke. What boxer do you know that isn't broke?
Returning to an exhibition fight against Mike Tyson, and how weak and...
Number one, unfortunately, the discussions about the Pacquiao and Floyd rematch are real. How far down the road they are, I can't tell you. I don't know the answer to that. But as I said to you in Las Vegas, I'd rather set myself on fire than watch that rematch, because it was, I've said that, I'm not even joking about this. It was the worst experience of my 25-plus year career covering boxing. Absolutely horrible in every sense of the word. The fight stunk. That was the culmination, but everything about it was horrible. I have no interest, personally. What I found interesting is that a month and a half ago, there was an announcement that Floyd Mayweather was going to fight Mike Tyson in an exhibition match. So I'm not sure where that fits into the situation. I mean, supposedly they have a signed agreement for that fight pending landing, I guess, some kind of broadcast partner. Whether they've done that or not, I don't know. But, it seems like Floyd, for a guy that's been retired for almost 10 years, is pretty busy.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is famous not just for his undefeated record, but also for his very expensive lifestyle and earning huge amounts from fights. Now that a rematch with Manny Pacquiao is scheduled and Netflix is paying a lot to stream it worldwide, many experts think this comeback is about more than just nostalgia or competition. The money is huge. Since both fighters are past their peak, the big payday is a main reason the fight is happening. not just sport. Even though Mayweather's boxing skills are legendary, his recent fights, exhibitions, and return from retirement show how real-world pressures like income, promotions, and business deals can affect decisions in sports. Do you think this rematch is about boxing or just the money? Drop your opinion in the comments below.